And welcome everyone here on 2K. Sports can't. Wait to get some NBA. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for him.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wingman at Sharp and Feigl. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Simons, and it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
4 on the clock. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Now, here's Simons. He's coming off a 34-point game against Philadelphia. Ayton finds Grant. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one Bill Walton, one of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pass to Grant, and now the fast break. Grant with the ball.
Look, with a guy like Grant, you've got someone who can defend all 5 positions on the court. Guys like that don't come along every day.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Miller, no luck. Portland leading. Grant goes in. Ball against Sharp. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, ball. Inside. Here's a Kogi. He can't get it to go. Simons with the defensive effort. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant against Bridges. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Grant against Ball. Lobbed up there for Miller. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside. Then you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Pass to a Kogi. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Simons. Now Sharp. Takes it inside. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Bridges finds Ball. And 2 shots. That's coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Out pass to Simons.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Ball. They set the screen. There's the triple. A rebound by Simons. Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Moving it up. And there's Bridges on the assist by Miller.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Charlotte in the lead. Miller outside. Williams has a screen for Miller. And the layup is good. Miller's got 10.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Ayton wide open. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Hornets leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Williams finds Miller. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Okogie. Miller outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Back to Bridges. He gets it in there. Bridges has got his second bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, we're seeing Simons unleashed on offense. He's in a groove, and his team is helping to keep him in.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Ball surveying the defense. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Sharp finds Simons. And he drives in. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the...
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those...
And now, that'll do it for our show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots. been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Scoot Henderson is out there with Avdia. Then it's Williams. Then it's Walker. And it's Kamare in at power forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's Kamare. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough. David, thank you.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Henderson, no one around him. It's good. This game is all even. Henderson's got 5.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Williams, a screen on Henderson, going inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense. Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Man with it. Green finds man. Back to Green. Pass to Moore. That 3 off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Henderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Walker kicks to Avdia. Walker in the post. Moore's there. Deflects the pass. The kick out to Williams. From deep. No good that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Green with a screen on Henderson. They kick it out to Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's Green. Walker with the rebound. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Avdia kicks to Williams. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's man. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mann's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kamare. Here's Avdia. The shot's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Trailblazers out in front. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 slot. The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Back to Grant. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside, Ball. Six on the shot clock. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Simons surveying the D. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's a Kogi. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Abdias checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. Outside, Simon. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges misses. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Simons. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Out to Bridges. Williams passes the ball. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Williams. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty. That's a basket they needed. Grant coming through.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Miller dishes the ball. And stolen by Thibault. And now Portland on the break. Here's Avdia. Grant on the follow. Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why given the results.
On the wing, Bridges. 1:31 left in the game. No good. Shot missing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the... Free ball is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
And the Hornets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Coach told his guys, lock in, this is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Bridges finds Nurkic. Bridges up top. Defended by Avdia. Bridges passes to Miller. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Simons with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Here's Avdia. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Simons. Into the lane. Good on the shot.
So quick. Simons using that burst to get to the rim.
Bridges a screen on Avdia. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. Now here's Simons. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. The floater, and a Kongwu with the block. Young finds Johnson. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Count it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Portland with it. It's a 3-point game. Simons outside on the take, and it's good. 2 points.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. There's Young with the 3. Sinks the tray.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And a two-handed jam!
How about the slam by Abdia, not messing around inside.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Simons against Young. Offline with a 3. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to a Kongwu. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Grant. Out to Simons. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, Simons' athleticism so quick off the floor.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely. What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharps checked in. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
And B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Now here's Young. Last game, he had 28 points. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Portland trailing here. Here's Simons. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
The kick out to Young. And it's Young again missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
There's Young with the 3. Young missing again.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And that one's good.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
The Hawks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the screen by Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
Sharp, and he parries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here is Young. They set the pick. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers, hunting for opportunities. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. Now here's Okongwu. Left side Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Risache. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And he jams it home with authority.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
Here's Young.
Love the defensive impact here. When Avdia is locked in like this, he really makes an impact.
Simons passes to Avdia. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Young looking around. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Okongwu, a screen on Simons. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Pass to Graham. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 4-point Portland lead. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Okongwu. He's got 5. There's the screen by Johnson. To win the run. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Young. He's covered by Simons. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Portland leading by 9. Avdia from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let
32 seconds left to play in the half. Just 5 on the clock. They still need this. That shot off. Good D by Sharp. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. The 3 ball is good from Young.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Sharp. Banked it in off the glass. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Portland. They lead by 11 as the quarter. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Hawks.
Well, their problems start on the back.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
We've got Walker, Henderson out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here's LeVert for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hawks trail by 11. And stolen by Williams. Nance pulls down the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside man. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. LeVert attacking. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Yep, count it.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Hawks trail by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Capella, screen on Henderson. Clock at 6. Wallace misses. Trailblazers lead by 14. Henderson scanning the floor. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
LeVert goes against Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He misses the free throw.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Henderson driving inside.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets it to the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
And it's Thibault missing. Hawks trail by 15. On the wing man, Walker covering. Man, the pass to LeVert. 1:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. LeVert's got 7 points here in the quarter. Trailblazers lead by 13. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Capella with it. Guarded now by Williams. It's stolen away. Henderson outside. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Henderson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
LeVert outside. Nance with a screen on Thibault. LeVert. Oh, the teardrop falls in. LeVert's got 9 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Henderson with it. He's got 12.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. 8 seconds left in the third. With 2 seconds left, LeVert goes in.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Portland. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Hawks, Risachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Here's Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Stolen by Young. Kongwu inside is covered by Ayton, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Outside Sharp. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played, and Grant gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Young against Simons. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Sharp goes in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Pass to Kongwu. Simons with a steal. Inside, here's Sharp. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They're so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
Simons passes to Ayton. On the wing, Grant, covered by Johnson. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
The kick out to Johnson.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
That's tipped. Simons up top. Out left to the wing. Ayton finds Simons. Ayton with a screen. Takes the three. And it's Simons missing. Hawks trail by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Anthony Simons.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Avdia attacking.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
.54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Sharp. From outside the arc. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on Simons. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
Sports. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Clint Capella.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Charlotte. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed it.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Miller. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And there's the call on Mark Williams.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Young looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Ball with the bucket. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's Rizichet. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizichet, looking comfortable operating inside.
It's off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Shots good from Young.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Daniels. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Miller. 6 to shoot. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Young. Off with the layup. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
The Hawks trail by 3. Down low, here's Young. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive-by Ball. Bridges outside. Rebound by the Hawks. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Okogie. Finished off the break. Okogie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Young for 3. Oh, blows the buzzer-beating dunk. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hornets lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Shot clock at 4. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 at this point. Charlotte leading by 6. Miller finds Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and 1 there.
And he's good on the second. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
He had a nice open look right there. Young's got 15 points.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Daniels kicks to Young. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Here's Williams, and Williams slams it in.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around to the inside. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Young outside. Three-pointer. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Miller. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Ball, the pass to Bridges. And it's sent back by Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Young. Now Okongwu. Count the basket. And it's now only a 1-point Hornets lead.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And the Hornets making a change here. Green's checked in.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Bridges against Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Miles Bridges. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Ball with a wide-open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Miller. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Karis LeVert.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Nurkic checked in for Miles Bridges. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
LeVert against Green. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Charlotte in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome. Over at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, the Cavaliers will face off against the Heat. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Hawks. And that's a halftime wrap.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court right now for the Hawks. You've got Wallace. Larry Nance out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's LeVert in at the 2. Nance against Williams. Nance passes to LeVert. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
LeVert against Moore. From the arc. And it's LeVert missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Green, no luck. The Hawks trail by 12. Nance in the high post. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
To the paint, it's stolen by Nance. Moore against LeVert. Driving inside. Ball's knocked loose. Moore with the steal. Green in the post. Defended by Mann. Williams can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
2 minutes remaining in the clock. 2 minutes.
From deep, Green. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thinks.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
LeVert kicks to Nance, and the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Moore passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams finds ball. Up again. It's good on the putback. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
On the wing, Miller. Ball is covering. Okogie misses. LeVert with a wide open look. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Josh Green is out there with Bridges, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Deep 2 from Ball, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Here's Risacher. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Miller finds Ball. Here's Green, defended by Young. Here's Ball. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Daniels. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
They kick it out to Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Mark Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Young against Green. Young drives in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Hawks trail by 11. And there's the call on Risacher. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And the Hornets making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Out to Bridges. Charlotte no good that time either.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Williams against Okongwu. Pass to Risacher. Johnson with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Risacher from deep 3-point territory. Rebound by Williams.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Ball from long range. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Williams, a screen on Young. Here's Ball. Back to Bridges. Inside, Williams. And Williams with the stop.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Young outside. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball with it. Okongwu covering. The kick out to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's Williams with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And the layup falls. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Outside, Ball. Latrey. The shot, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. No good with the triple. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Williams attacking. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly.
And the NBA. Coming up. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at the center position. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
4-3, nails it from 3.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Jeremy Grant.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Avdia from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Avdia's got 8. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Grant. Simons outside. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the evening. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Grant, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Miller. Avdia with a steal.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
There's a screen. Here's ball. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland leading by 6. Thibault passes to Avdia. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simons. 20 feet out. And the shot goes in. Simons just got 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Ball surveys the floor. Bridges, a screen on Thibault. The 3 from Ball. Simons with a rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Stolen by Miller. Ball against Simons. And Ball throws it down.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Off the outside. Out to Simons. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Trailblazers keep it alive. Ayton, soft touch off the glass.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Okogie on the wing. Down low. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Gets it off. Denny Avdia making it happen for the Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Now here's Thibault. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. The drive by Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Going inside, and the rebound goes to the Hornets.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Ayton. He has 6. It's a one-on-one situation. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Alec. Thanks.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
To the right side. Avdia passes to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Miller outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Miller against Grant. Bridges passes to Miller. Williams a screen on Grant. To the middle. Williams misses. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing what is to his strength, which is get out in transition, give yourself an easy opportunity.
Now here's Miller. He's got 6. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the left wing. Grant outside. Simons outside. Pass to Aiden. Oh, from deep. Williams grabs the board. Hornets trail by 7. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Simons. Screen by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Yes, it's good. Okogie's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. 35 seconds left in the first half. And here's Simons outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, and that was from way outside. But Simons feels like this is automatic for him.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Williams. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Williams has got 5. Portland leading by 6.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes...
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Portland up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Hornets.
If they think they'll win.
Glad you could join us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Williams, then there's Walker, and it's Kamare in at the 4. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Portland leading by 12. Kamari. And he dunks it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now the Blazers on the move. Henderson for three. He drops it from range. Henderson's got 5 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside man. Williams a screen on Henderson. Outside man. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? He can't hit that time. Nice D from Henderson. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Count it. Good. He has 7. Hornets trail by 19. Nurkic with the ball. Still without a bucket.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Sharp. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now Williams launches a 3. No good that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's man. Defense is right there. Williams passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
That's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Henderson. Oh, he goes right over Yusuf Nurkic. Slams it down.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Here's Portland now. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. And he's going for the lob. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Moore's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Right side man. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Green with the ball. Now Sharp defending. And there it is for him. Green's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Williams. Back to Henderson. This one for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Mann. The shot from the low post is good. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Left side Williams. The kick out to Walker. Right side Sharp for 3. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good. Avdia from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Portland. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Avdia. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball. Not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
The BA, the length of a forward, and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Green's checked in for Okogie. Simons with it, guarded now by Ball. Avdia finds Grant. Three-pointer. The shot misses. Hornets trail by 19. It's stolen by Thibault. And here's the fast break. There's Simons with a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Simons. There's the three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Bridges, a screen on Thibault. Thibault against Ball. Bridges passes to Green. On target from range.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
To the paint. From 11 feet away, Ayton. That's basket number 6 in 8.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Here's Miller. The kick out to Williams. Ball passes to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Simons passes to Avdia. And the shot goes down.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Green with a screen on Thibault. And it's Ball off the drive. Green for three. It's rebounded by Grant. Trailblazers lead by 23. 2
minutes remaining to game. 2 minutes.
From downtown. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. Here's Green. No good with the elbow jumper. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Simons. The three is up. Just 5 on the clock. And the three off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And let's face it, this one was never really...
Whoa! A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Here's Avdia. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Right side, Williams. Green, the pass to Williams. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Launches it. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Now here's Simons. And stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Avdia against Ball. They get it back. Second chance shot. Oh, sweet move. And a nice layup by Avdia. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From deep three-point land. Missed it. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
Hey, Coach, it's... NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Takes a 3. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Simons.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Broke loose and stolen by Simons. For the finish. And the slam dunk by Simons.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Grant gets a wide open look. Grant on the wing. Outside, Simons. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass.
So quick. Simons using that burst to get to the rim.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Hometown hero and dedicated Hawks fan, Lil Yachty in attendance.
And the fans in Atlanta love him just as much as he loves his Hawks. When he performs here at halftime, it can be a bigger event than the game itself.
Young from outside. They get it back. Goes up again. And that one is off. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Portland moving the ball around. Young against Avdia. Over Young. Avdia can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Johnson against Grant. And the basket by Johnson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 6. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. Portland again missing. Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Young from outside. Another shot. Here's Okongwu. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Johnson against Avdia. Grant, that's good.
Well, the scouting report will tell you that's where Grant is often most effective, shooting off the catch.
Young against Simon. And they pick up 2. 8 points for him.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, he's been an important part of why they're leading.
And it's Simons off the drive.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Rizashea. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Simon. And here's Young from the arc. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Simons in at the point. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Simons against Young, and there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Young. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Here's Simons coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
The Hawks leading by 3. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, yeah, there is some flex to Ayton's game. He doesn't have to have both feet in the paint to score.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Okongwu. Pocket 6. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Young's got 13 points.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Another three for Atlanta.
And from that extended range, you do it better than Trae Young.
And Ayton throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Young looking it over. Okongwu with a screen on Simon. Young's shot is off. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
The Hawks again can't hit. Avdia the pass to Simons. Avdia against Young. Avdia kicks to Ayton. Sharp on the wing. For the three. Rebound Atlanta. Now Daniels. He has 5. The kick out to Young. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. No good again that time. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10 to the inside. Stolen by Avdia. With the drive, and Sharp has it in the corner. Takes the three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Portland. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job.
And that is our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Clint Capella is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Wallace in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Floats it up for Williams. It's tipped. It's stolen by Nance. And here's the fast break. Here's LeVert. Walker with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Here's LeVert, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
For three, Henderson. Here's Williams. Basket good. Williams has got it all tied up now for Portland.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Henderson against LeVert. And then Henderson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Henderson, no one around him. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Walker. Williams sets a screen for Walker. 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mann. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
A nice shot by LeVert. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Henderson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wallace down low. Henderson defending. Nance outside. Pass to LeVert. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Out to Wallace. Capella with a screen on Henderson. Wallace looking for an opening. 3-pointer, LeVert doesn't get it to drop for him.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. .20 seconds left to play in the third. Henderson for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Henderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
LeVert from outside. That one doesn't go. Here's Feibel. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Trailblazers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And it's blocked. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Ayton against Okongwu. Johnson up top. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Simons with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Ayton kicks to Simons. To end the run, back to Ayton. Hit right through the net. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
Here's Young into the lane. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Simon. He's tightly guarded. No good from Grant. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Rieseshay. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes it inside, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And man, can Johnson get up. Great to see him cap off the drive like that.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Young against Simon. Young outside, a 3-ball. The rebound by Sharp.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Ayton. Avdia. Back to Ayton. And shot on the way. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Sweet little floater.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Avdia against Young. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got his first points in this one. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Young against Simon. Jacks up a 3. Again, Young missing. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, those are some big points from Simons, delivering when they needed it.
The Hawks trail by 3. To the wing right side. Ayton against Okongwu. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Last break, here come the Trailblazers. 3-pointers, Simon. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
A massive make by Simons, proving he can deliver in a crucial moment.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Young passes to Daniels. Outside, Simons. Over Daniels. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Now here's Simons. He's covered by Daniels. Grant for 3. Doesn't go that time. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
And here's Young from the arc. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
In the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Now here's Miller. The D's right on him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Outside Young. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Miller. Pass to Williams. He gets it in there.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. 4-point game. He takes it in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Johnson. Ahead. Ball passes to Williams. Here's Okogie. Six on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. And now the Hawks on the break. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Full head of steam from Johnson on the fast break. He knew he was finishing that one off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Johnson, no good on that one. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. 5 on the clock. Young from long range. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
The 3 from Rizachet. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
And he makes it. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Ball surveys the floor. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Miller outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
His first. Team first.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Left side, Young. Here's Daniels. No good with the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Picked up by Okongwu. Young from long range. The Hornets pull it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one.
So here's some qualities about Okogie. He plays a loose, fearless, attacking brand of basketball, and his teammates really feed off that energy.
Here's Daniels. Knocks down the triple. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Miller finds Ball to the inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Young looking for an opening. Let's go with a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Hornets. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now Young with a steal. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Miller. Pass to Young, fires for 3. Oh, the lethal 3 ball of Young.
if you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
And looking at Trey Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trey, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Fires from deep. And it's Young again missing. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Okogie, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, some poise under pressure there. Okogie refusing to let the D dictate his shot selection.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. Stolen by Ball. 3-on-3. Bridges finds Ball. And he lobs it up top. And they recover it. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. Miller can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 7. And now the Hawks on the break. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 6.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Knocked loose. 1:49 left in the second. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Trey Young.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Okogie. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Daniels. Here's a Kongwu. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Daniels. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And here's Ball. Coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
The Hornets making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Pass to Rizachet. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. Charlotte leading by 5. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Johnson a screen on Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he's good on the second. Here's Miller. 10 points for him. Good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Hand
to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to...
Now let's take a moment. That does it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Terrence Mann. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Wallace in at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. The drive by Mann. Nifty move. And he lays it in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace. Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Outside man. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Nance outside. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. And here's Wallace. Over Green. Rebounded by Nurkic. On the wing, Green. Still no points. Yep, that one goes.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Hawks trail by 6. Nance the screen. Now here's LeVert. No good with a layup. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Nurkic from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Moore passes to Green. From deep. Nance pulls down the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Wallace outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 5-point Hornet lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Tries the spin move. Hey, rejected by Capella.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Green for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. LeVert left side. Inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from LeVert. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Green, a screen. Here's Mann. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And great job to establish position and square up.
On the wing man, watched by Wallace. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mann's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
LeVert passes to Mann. Uses the glass on the layup. Mann's got his first points of the night.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Ooh, it's stolen away. It's 2-on-1. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Capella. Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. For the lead. The shot off that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Charlotte on top. They lead by a bucket. And when we return... 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Hornets with a lead. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Miller outside. Williams in the post. Okongwu on him. Williams misses. The Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Okogie, the pass to Williams. Crafty move, and Williams punches it home.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Okongwu inside. Williams defending. Here's Daniels. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Ball passes to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock to take the lead. Daniels misses. Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Miller outside. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The kick out to Ball. Back to Miller. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Picked up by Okongwu. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Team 7.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. And it's a 5-point Hornet lead.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one goes in. And the Hornets lead by 7.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Okongwu. Beyond the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Nurkic is checked in for Williams. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Ball on the take, and Ball throws it down.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Ball. Okogie on the wing. Up top Ball. And he lobs it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Who's watching here? And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Nurkic rebounded by Daniels. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Here's Miller, and he drives in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never...